Hello and welcome to this lesson on Introduction to Supervised Machine Learning. In this lesson, we'll dive deep into what supervised machine learning is, why it is needed, and what kind of supervised machine learning techniques are widely used in practice. So, to start this lesson off, consider a scenario where you're the head of data science for a multinational organization. One fine day, a human resource manager in your organization comes up to you with a problem. He explains that the organization receives thousands of job applications each month and the human resource team has to spend weeks trying to decide which candidate should be shortlisted for an interview. You being the master of all things data in the organization, the human resource manager looks up to you for automating this shortlisting process. Quite an interesting problem, isn't it? So, what would you do in such a situation? One common approach to automate such a tiresome process is by curating a set of predefined rules based around the problem, and then letting a programmatical script make the decision for you by following the rules. So here in this table, you can see a bunch of rules set out for different job positions. This particular rule over here specifies that a candidate should be shortlisted for an interview if the candidate is applying for the community manager position, is a male and is in the age group of 25 to 30 and has a minimum of 3 years of experience. On the other hand, if a candidate applies for the position of a data entry professional but falls in the age group of 40 to 50, then that candidate should not be shortlisted in spite of the years of experience or gender. This is probably because the job is for an entry-level professional. By the way, although there are only 4 criteria and 3 different rules here, in reality, you can have multiple criteria as well as multiple rules. So, now that we have a set of rules ready, how do we use them programmatically? A naive approach to this is by writing a bunch of if-else statements. But you can easily figure out that this approach takes a long time when you have a large number of criteria as well as rules. The next and a more preferred approach is to use supervised machine learning. With supervised machine learning, you can create a machine learning model that stores all of these rules in the form of a mathematical equation. Here, without explicitly programming the rules, we allow the computer or machine to learn all of these rules and come up with a formula or equation that gives us a decision on whether or not a candidate should be shortlisted for an interview. This method of supervised machine learning is also known as classification, since we're classifying whether or not a candidate should be shortlisted based on one or more than one criteria. So, if a new candidate applies for a job position, we just feed the information in the model and get the shortlisting decision as an output from the model. Quite neat, isn't it? Problem solved. But oh wait, the human resource manager now comes up with a different problem. He explains that although the shortlisting process is now automated, the human resource team still spends a lot of time coming up with the salary package for the shortlisted candidates. How great would it be if this could be automated too? Well, it can. In this case, we just change the rules to be based around a predefined salary package. Next, we again use supervised machine learning to create a machine learning model that learns all of these rules and stores them in the form of a mathematical equation. So, if a candidate gets shortlisted, this time again we feed their information in the model and get the salary package to offer as an output from the model. This method of supervised machine learning is also known as regression, since we're regressing or predicting the value of the salary package based on one or more than one criteria. We'll talk more about classification as well as regression in future lessons, but for now, let us wrap up this lesson on the introduction to supervised machine learning. So now you should be able to answer what is supervised machine learning, why it is needed, and what kind of supervised machine learning techniques are widely used in practice. And here's one task for you. In the comment section, please try to write down why do you think the term supervised is present in supervised machine learning. It would be interesting to go through all your answers on this. That's it then. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell in order to get notified about future lessons like this. Until next time, bye bye.